Good morning. It is the 3rd of June 2025 and it is 5 o'clock in the morning. I've been awake for 2 and a bit hours at this point, which isn't too bad for me. I actually got about 7 hours sleep last night, so that's kind of cool. So let's get things done. First off, I have a headache this morning that feels like someone's driving a hot something through the side of my temples, through the back of my eyes, all the way around. It does not feel like a migraine. I do have migraine, so I do understand what that's actually like, but I don't need those. It's not one of those. This is either the sugar headache or the caffeine, and since I've dropped my caffeine quite a lot recently, I don't think it's that. I think this is a sugar headache. It is what it is, and I'm going to have to deal with it for the next week or so, right? So let's get on with this then. Now yesterday I had a moment where I had to. Okay, so I'm going to show you a couple of pictures. So this was my breakfast. It was a couple of cups of yogurt, some honey, and some walnuts and a banana. And this was salad that I found that I had for the rest of the day. So was the salad part of the plan? No, it really wasn't. It wasn't because, well, it's not part of the plan this week. Solid food is not part of the plan this week, but it is what it is. It was there in the fridge. Tanny's not going to eat it. There wasn't really anyone else in the house that's going to eat it. It was going to go off. I'm not happy with that. So I just added a slice of cheese that was about that thick, cut that up into little cubes, threw that in, added some French dressing, bish bash bosh, and that's all I had for the rest of the day. That's all I needed. I didn't need anything else. Life at the moment is very sedentary. I'm not able to do a lot of walking, not able to do a lot of work at all, so I'm having to just sit around. So, but I still need things to be moving. So, you know, that's full of fibre right there, so I'm not that bothered. So next is today's. No. This. Okay, give me a second. So, I had an issue with the filming, as you may have realised, because the blood pressure hasn't come up. Well, the blood pressure was actually what happened was I've run out of space on my C drive completely, and I had to find the innocuous spot where Wondershare shares keeps all the backups and get rid of all the renders and everything that's filmed and all of the voiceovers, and there was over 2,000 of them, so I had to get rid of all of those. So I'm back. It was quite busy, so this is what I'm having for my food for today. It's here. This is just natural yogurt, some raw honey, chia seeds, and some raspberries that I grew last year in my garden. Now, before anyone says, "Oh, but those big tubs are really expensive," no, they're not. If you get the natural ones like this one, I'm not sponsored by these guys. They just happen to be the only guys that in the supermarket that I went to don't seem to have fillers in their yogurts. Like, I don't want a yogurt that's got corn flour or tapioca starch or any of that crap. I just want yogurt. It should be one ingredient. It should be milk. That's it. Dairy. That's all it should be. It shouldn't be anything else. Anything else, it's not yogurt anymore. It's a dessert. It's pudding. Okay? And since I couldn't get the brand that I normally get, I got this one. These were £1.16. Yeah, £1.16. One of these will do me the entire day. I'm good with that. And I've got so many fruit around the place at the moment. It'd be silly not to, you know. I mean, I buy my honey from a beekeeper who has a lot of bees. He sells a lot of honey, and we buy them by the 5 kilo because we make that investment, because it is raw honey, so it's not only used for food but it's also used for medicine, herbal remedies and stuff. So it is an investment. It's a lot of money, but it is what it is. Okay, so I've got loads. I don't need to worry about it. If you didn't want to use sugar or anything like that, but you wanted something sweeter, just choose sweeter fruit. God, English today. Do I need to sit here all day and eat this all in one go? No. Can I pick it up and put it down? Yeah. I couldn't get through all of that. Not in one sitting. Not at all. Right. Okay. So the blood pressure. I'm going to put that away because it's very filling. That's the thing. I find personally that eating things like this actually makes me stop. It makes me stop. If I'm going to sit there and eat a bowl of popcorn, I'm going to eat the whole bowl of popcorn. Why? Because it's puff and wind and there's nothing to it. It's not filling. That, incredibly filling. And you have about 1 or 2 cups worth for a meal, and you're good. You're good to go. Anyway. I have cheese seeds in my teeth. I can feel them. Anywho, so the blood pressure was 136/60. Pulse was 75. Sorry, can't even read now. So we're going to do the sugar test. Now, did this work yesterday? No. Why? Because I was trying to put the wrong strips in the wrong machine. I'm just saying. I'm an idiot. Idiot. Right. Now I need to get a lancet. Right. We're gonna empty our doodah. Put the thing in the pen. Take the top off. There we go. Yep. Alright. So that's where it needs to be. Put that bit there. I need to get one of these out, which is the one that goes with this particular machine. Can I just say? Right. Okay. So we're gonna give this a bit of a... Oh god, I really hate this bit. Ah, you fucker. I might have enough, I don't know. I'll get that in. E2. Does that mean that there's not enough in there? What the hell? Try that now. What the hell? It's not telling me nothing. Oh, I'm gonna stab myself again. Are you taking the wee or what? I don't want to do this. I don't want to do it. I don't want to keep stabbing myself. It's just like, no. Screw that. Not enough blood. Damn it. Oh. Ow. Four, 3, 2, 1. 5.9. That's alright. So blood sugar is 5.9. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. Yay. Oh. Right. Them's done. Okay. Now, my ketosis was negative. There's a shocker. There's a shocker. Right. Yeah, so today I've got a few things that I've got to get done. I've got to try and get myself dressed so I can do those things. Namely, start looking in the boxes of clothes that arrived so I can start putting them on Vinted. Yeah, you know, how exciting. Right, so blood everywhere. Okay. Anywho, alright, so I guess that's it for today, and I'll be back tomorrow. 2 days in. Sugar roundup basically is sugar headache has begun. I'm going to be like this for about a week until it calms down. Yeah, I did take my supplements this morning. I took them when I woke up, so that's all good. That's all done. Yeah, so I guess that's it, and we'll try again tomorrow.